Good evening, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Tuesday night stream. How the devil is everybody? Are you all okay? Sorry for being a little bit late. I got very stuck in my book, which is excellent. And Mr. Fran went to me, it's like 1 minute to 9 o'clock, and I was like, bah! So I'm afraid I'm going to eat my burger with you guys tonight. Do apologise. So how's everybody doing? Everybody had a good day? Have you been up to anything interesting? Have you been doing something mundane and boring? What is occurring in your lives? Tell me all about it. I love to hear all about it. I was working at a different hospital today, so you always feel a bit discombobulated, don't you, when you're working at a different place? Because you don't have like all of your stuff just around you where you want it, where you need it. So yeah, but it was a good day, you know, a nice day, chilled out day, payday. So, you know, treated myself to some new bits and some new bits for baby Fran, and the shopping and all the, you know, bills. The money goes in, the money goes out. There is no money now. So how's everyone else doing? We're going to start the evening with some really rubbishy news, guys. I'm really sorry. Really sad news today, actually, that the incredible, wonderful, generous, incredible lady that is Dolly Parton has shuffled off this mortal coil and left this earth, which is incredibly awful news, because she's just such a diamond, you know. Dolly Parton, when you think of Dolly Parton, yeah, you think of country music, but you also think of the woman that started up the book service for children. I mean, this woman has donated millions of books to kids to support kids reading. She's done loads of charity work, and she stayed humble, you know. When she goes out with her husband, she doesn't look anything like the way that we see her as a performer. So yeah, just an incredible lady, and really sad news. We don't know why she has passed away yet, but they did say that she'd been battling some health complications for a while, and it's just, you know, it's just always the good ones that go, but you left us Donald and you took Dolly. What is going on? So yeah, rest in peace, Dolly Parton, and I absolutely think that she will. Yeah, she's going upwards, that lady. So what an incredible lady, what an incredible life that she has led, and our condolences can only go out to her family, her friends, the people that loved her. What an impact she has had on this world, and what a way to be remembered, quite frankly, as such an incredible lady. With a banging voice, can I just say, like, absolutely, and an incredible songwriter as well. So that's a really rubbishy start to the stream, I'm afraid. And sometimes, you know, I know people sort of tend to say things like, well, you didn't really know that person, they didn't really have much of an impact in your life, but you don't have to know someone to appreciate the good things that they did. So yeah, tis a bit rubbish. I was quite upset when I heard the news. There are a few people that when you hear them going, they really hit you, and I think Dolly for me was, I wasn't expecting it, and she was such a kind, good woman, you know, just a good human being. So yeah, utterly rubbish. And it came from nothing, came from a really poor background and made herself, you know, worked hard, worked all the way up the chain. So yeah, a very sad lady. Yeah, no, she hit 80. Good old innings, a very good innings. So how is everyone else doing? Has anyone got any good news to share with me? We'd like some good news. We'd like some good news today. So yeah, let me know. Let me know your good news. Let's have some cheering up. Better than here in the city. Okay. Why that? Why? So last time. Today. Oh, okay. Is it still hot? Is it still hot where everybody is? It's cooled down a bit where we are. We're expecting thunderstorms starting at 3 a.m. Oh, Jesus. Evil. I'm so sorry. So a child died in traffic today in the city. Oh, awful. Oh, God. The poor parents. And, just horrendous. And I think the poor driver as well. I mean, sometimes it is the driver's fault for being a plank. But, you know, you still feel horrific, I would think. He was waiting for his mum. You think he was 3. Why was he out by himself at 3? Well, let's not judge, because it's just awful. Just awful. And, you know, the kids, they move so quick. Sometimes you look 1 second and they're not by your side when you think they're going to be. I mean, even today, baby Fran, thought she'd gone in the kitchen, and I went to look for her and she wasn't there and the door was open, so I was like, where are you? And she was like around the corner. So it's just, you know, quick as that they can go. Quick as that. But geez, that poor family. Just, yeah, lots of depressing news today, people. So I just feel, good evening to Reuven and to Kingdom Link. Hopefully you're going to bring us some good news. Please bring some good news, because it's a bit of a depressing start. The car went too close to the house on the footpath, drove from the street into the house. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm hoping that person goes to prison for a long time. I mean, unless they had, you know, like a medical incident while in the car. Do you remember there was that bloke a while ago? I think he was driving a coach or something, and he had a stroke while he was driving, and he hit a woman and her little girl, and obviously through no fault of his own. But Jesus, what a thing to have to live with. He was going 3 times the speed that's allowed. Oh yeah, no, throw the book at him. There's been a lot of people driving like idiots today, I have to say. So as I say, I went to a different hospital to work today. And the number of people that are so impatient and drive really aggressively, you know, and so close to the car in front and go above the speed limit. You know, it's like, people, you just need to calm down and chill out. Because it's better to get there late than not get there at all. Ugh. So let's try and focus on slightly more positive things. So last time we completed Dawntrail, apparently. Last time we did it, you know, we came to the end, we're all done. We have made, spoiler, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you have been warned, this is a spoiler. We made Wooklemet Dawn Servant. Whee! We did our job. She then said to Koana, yes, Koana, come and rule with me. So they're going to rule together, which obviously I suggested like weeks ago. Duh. So that's all good in the hood. They're all sorted. So we were like, yeah, cool. DT, all done. Completed it, mate. Right? But then some shenanigans and nonsense went on in the background. And our friend, Ketabin, oh, help me out, Kingdom Link. Ketaram. Not Ketamine, Ketaram. He, hey, Shotai. He was brutally and sneakily moided. There's been a moider. So we need to find out what the shizzle's going on with that. So Dawntrail, not completed it, mate. There's some other something going on. I nearly swore then. There's some other stuff going on that we need to go and investigate. So I'm going to get my Poirot hat on. Hercule Poirot. And his little moustache to twiddle. My Inspector Clouseau, my Miss Marple, my I can't think of the guy that what's the guy in the one that my life, blah 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 blah. Right, the one that Daniel Craig plays in The Glass Onion. Oh my life, I can't think of his name. Great movie, by the way. There's a series of them now, and I can't remember the first one. I Shall Be Detective Batman, etc, etc. So we're gonna go and see what's going on in with Keteram. How are you, Shutter? Thank you for joining us. We're all feeling a bit down and depressed today. It's been a rubbish day. Come and cheer us up. Have you got some good news to share with the world? Can you share something happy with us? We need some happiness. We need some love and light in our lives today. Okay, let us go to gameplay first of all. I've got my theory red on for a bit of like va-va-voom. I feel like we need some rage to get on with what's going on with Keteram. So let's go and speak to Hunmanrook. Oh, why is it closed? She says. Yeah, it's closed. I can't get it. Why can't I get it? Well, accompanied by Wicklamat. You have no joyful news. Oh man. Okay, do you want to join us with any depressing news? You can come sympathise with us and be miserable. That is fine. Evil, you think it's my item level? I think it's because I don't have Wicklamat with me, but we'll check item level as well. That is a very good idea. On my job quest. Maybe, baby. Right, let's check the item level first of all. Hold on, I know I've probably got some stuff in my ting that needs sorting. Oh no. No, I have sorted all. Okay. Maybe that's not what I meant to do. Oh look. There you go. Ooh! Joara's got a whole new dress. I quite like it. I might leave that on her for a bit. Right, there we go. Let's see if that has changed things. No, it hasn't. I think it's because I haven't got Wicklamat with me. Right, I need to go and get Wicklamat. That's why. Look, she's up there. I need to go and get Wicklamat. Honestly, what were we thinking? We're thinking about running up a tree, apparently. Oh dear. So, did anyone have a nice weekend? Maybe we've got some happy weekend news. I had a good weekend. We've got some happy, nice weekend news to share. Let's, can I run to my quest? Well, I was going to go and get Wicklamat first of all, and then I shall run to my quest. Because I think I've got to have Wicklamat with me. Oh, how do I get up there? Is there a way around this way? There's a way around here somewhere. Allegedly. Yes, there is. Oh, okay, that was a bit of a further fall than I thought it was. So I had a nice weekend. Myself and baby Fran, we go for a walk in the woods with a group of parents on a Saturday morning. Not every Saturday because we're busy people. But yeah, so we went for a walk in the woods with our friends, which was really good. And what's really nice to see is baby Fran's confidence just literally grows and grows every time we go. And you know, she's made some little friends there, which is lovely. So I yeah, we had a nice time in the woods, and we had some snackies and some, you know, they played with cars and leaves, and we found some mini beasts. So yeah, it was good. It was a good time. And then we came back here for a bit of a chill out. Seriously, where is Wicklamat? And had a bit of a rest, and then we went to, oh, I bet she's where is she? And then we went out in the evening with Mama Fran. No, this is the wrong way. Why can't I not get up there? Oh, do I have to go to the top of the piggin? I bet I have to go right up to the top where the castle is. Oh, that's super annoying. Okay, up we go. So myself and baby Fran, we went out to an open air theatre. It was held on a farm near us where they do like open days and stuff. And it's a company that we've seen before who do kids theatre shows, but you know, the kids don't have to sit still, they don't have to pay attention constantly because it's outside in the fresh air. It's really funny, there's lots of action and lots of silliness, as well as a few sort of grown-up jokes for the adults to keep us sane. And yeah, it was a really lovely night. So we did it last year we went to a park where they did it, and they did Toad of Toad Hall. And then this year, like I said, they did it at the farm, and they did Peter Rabbit. Last year baby Fran was a bit young, but this year she watched about 45 minutes of it before she got a bit bored. So if you are looking for you know, a way to introduce your child to the theatre, this is a really good way of doing it, a really nice relaxed way. The show was only an hour, it was really funny, it was really chilled. They get the kids to join in, but they don't mind if they don't join in, and they just wander around doing their own thing. So yeah, it was really, really good and really, really funny, and absolutely 100% worth a watch. Right, let's get Wook Clement. Let's get going. Right, so I have to escort her now to the dude that's all the way over there, and I'm all the way up here. So let's start down the stairs. Obviously, important question. What did everyone have for dinner? We had a really nice dinner today, actually. We had lamb burgers. Mr. Fran just had his with fries and ketchup, but I did mine Greek style, so I had lamb burgers with courgette fries, and I sprinkled some oregano and some oil, and I had some halloumi and some tzatziki, and oh my god, it was so good. So yeah, if you fancy something a little bit different, then can I suggest some lamb burgers and then Greek them up a bit, because it was super delish. I mean, I love a Greek meal anyway, and I love lamb, so yeah, it was perfect dinner. But yeah, what did everyone else have? You know, I like a bit of inspiration in my life. Is this somebody jumping around that I know, or is this just random jumping about person? Okay, that's fine. Random jumping about person it is. There it is, I can do it now. It's because I didn't have Wook Clement with me. But it's a good thing I upgraded my gear anyway, because I have another cool dress to wear. Woo. I can't remember his voice. This is gonna go well. My, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wook Clement. More than just, I'd say. You have grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. Now, for anyone that doesn't remember, spoiler. Look away. Listen away. We found out that Hunmu-Rook is actually Wook Clement's biological daddy-o. So he's like uber proud, I would think, right now. I hope so. But big events like this make me wonder, you know. What my birth parents might say if they knew. Subtle Wook Clement. I imagine they would say it that it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. There's a Pokemon. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I was always going to keep her alive. It's all good. I told Bakul Jaja to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person. But he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond catering to all the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. Yeah, I blame the parents for that. That's your fault. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time. Especially if he knows his family is there for him. Yeah, not excommunicating him. Ooh. That we are. By the by, have you seen Ketenram anywhere? Tanqua, that is. Ketenram, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. Ooh, intriguing. Dun dun dun! Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him. As for Tanqua, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. We'd best get going, but relax, enjoy and make yourselves at home, and come and visit us any time. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the winged walk. Oh yes, she was going around, like, getting all her congratulations and whatnots. And whatnot. Right, I'm just going to have a bite of burger. I'm going to try and have a bite of burger, which I can't even pick up right now. Look at this, baby. Look at it. Look at it. It's got a hummus. Not hummus. It's got tzatziki. It's got halloumi. It's got lamb. It's got bun. It's amazing. It's too big for my mouth. It's really good. Oh, cheers everyone. Oh! Now where do I need to go? Oh look. Doobie. Let's go. I feel like we should have a dance routine to this. It's very jazzy. Okay. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account. I could do with a cutscene where everyone does their own talking, really. That would be really helpful.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
Like that. Just like that, in fact.
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about.
So what Clement wants me to stay on as part of her council.
I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulichola with me.
But then, what about the rest of the world?
I'm not forcing you, of course. But should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you.
Ooh, stuff and things. Oh, excuse me, how exciting.
A permit granting passage to Shatural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Nice.
An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no?
Well, of course not.
can't believe our journey is over already.
No, it's not. It's never that simple. Next week there's a new event. Ooh, what's the new
You
event?
accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me.
You think I'm gonna like it? Okay. Tell me more, tell me more.
Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
Well, why thank you. We will.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
Who?
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald.
Fair.
By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
Never a truer word spoken.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other.
It's very dramatic music in the background.
The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Well, you've got to start by people wanting to try. That's the hardest thing, I think.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I
Obviously.
may, I'd like to stay in Tula Yolal as well.
Shocking. Was anyone shocked by that? I was shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
By all means, your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
Forever then.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
Maybe. That's the plan. Yeah, why not? Let's go now.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Well, that would be silly, because I'm sure there's other stuff going on in that we need to go and sort out.
Then perhaps we could travel together?
I shall allow it. You seem...
The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural.
Well, that's very handy to have someone that knows the way.
If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Yep, I'm on board with that plan. Sounds like a good plan.
Then it's farewell for now.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll meet again. We'll meet
Take care,
again.
all of you.
Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again one sunny day. Or maybe a rainy day. Or maybe a stormy day. Who knows? Off they all go. I thought Creel was going with what Clement.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
Alright now. Evil, you can't just drop the I think you're gonna like it new event and then not tell me what it's about. Hey, here's Koana!
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Of course. Oh, it's got spoilers. Oh, okay. Has it really? Has it really? Or are you just winding me up, Chateau? Hmm? Right, where are we off to next? Let's go find Erenville. It is all the way down over there, so we need to go to the Bright Plume. What do you name it? You're winding me up. Shut eye! That's, oh, let's not go that way. That is disgraceful behaviour. How dare you? How are you feeling today anyway? You feeling all good in the hood? Bit better? I know. I will allow it. This one time. And then I will get you back. That's not the way down. Oh, why do they have these stupid little... Oh, sorry, I'll just get myself completely stuck, probably. Oh, Houston. I have a problem. No. Really? Yes, good. Good jumping, Diawara. Good jump. Literally no idea where I am. Right, why isn't there just an easy way down? Seriously? Oh, God. Didn't half make a hash of that. You're tired. You've had 7 hours of sleep in 48 hours. Oh my goodness, why? What have you been up to? You really think they should put some stronger edges to the no way down areas? Seriously? Where is the stairs? I'm totally gonna do it. I'm sorry, Diawara. I'm sorry, Diawara. I'm sorry, Diawara. I'm sorry, Diawara. Let's not do that again. Okay. Is that an atheist right there? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, I wonder if there's a mender down here somewhere. I would have thought so. Okay, gemstone trader, battlecraft trader, mender. That's what we want since I just lobbed myself off a cliff. So have you been doing fun things, or are you tired because you can't sleep, or what's occurring? Tell me all. Oh, there was one there that I've just literally gone past again, well. Eva, are you sleeping any better now? Because I know you were having problems with sleeping. Mind you, I think yours is probably caffeine intake. Where am I even going? I've completely forgotten. The bright green poster. I have actually, I don't like to brag, but I have actually I had a reasonable amount of sleep this week, which is quite nice. So, yesterday, I've done it. I've done the job quest. Oh, I need to do my job quest. Okay. Hang on a minute. Let me just speak. Oh, I can't speak. Where is my job quest? It doesn't tell me. That's main scenario. I haven't got my job quest. I'll do this. I don't have to do them. I'll do this first, and then I'll go and do my job quest. Okay, Evil? You don't sure you because hang on, can be you don't sure was in the beginning, and now you always do them as fast as you can. Okay, I'm gonna do this part of MSQ and go to Dawntrail, and then we will go and do the job quest. Okay? Okay, we got a plan. We have a plan. So, yes, so I've had quite a good amount of sleep this week. I don't mean to show off. But yeah, baby Fran had a sleepover at Nanny and Grandad's on Sunday night. So I had a bit of a lay-in Monday. And then today, Mr. Fran and baby Fran had a daddy-daughter day. So I got a little bit of a lay-in as well. This is all good. I'm not getting a lay-in tomorrow. Or Thursday. Or Friday. Or Saturday. But still, it's a good start to the week. Okay. Past these gates and over the bridge lies Shuk Taral. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready. No last minute stops to make before we leave? Oh, forgive me. I'm afraid travelling with our new Dawn servant may have scarred me for life. Just do MSQ till it tells me I can't. Well, I can go and do a job quest, it's fine. You know, just mix it up a bit. It probably would have been a good time to do it then. Meanwhile, in the depths of the sky deep cenote, before we went on to Shuk Taral. Evil had a good idea. Okay. There's a sky gate. This is to the Golden City. Who's this dude? Is that the first promise? Or is that Jar Jar's daddy? I think it's the first promise. I don't think it's Gargle Jar Jar. I think it's the first promise. No, because he didn't have all these stones, did he? Oh, no. Okay. That's where you've gone. So he killed Ketenram. Now he's going into the Golden City. This is not a good plan. There's a reason. This is the gate to the Golden City. Trust him to come and cause mayhem. Two years ago, your father got me to transcribe something. What he discovered was something the Dawn servant feared enough to seal away forever. Or so we thought until the right's objective became the City of Gold. But to think that Tanqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known that doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. That's why you murdered him. You stupid pair of idiots. Great power sleeps here, and with it you shall obtain your birthright. So he's not accepted the result. So you say. Yet the new Dawn servant succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne will be no easy task. No, it blinking won't. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There is no need for worry. I have liberated the key from the Dawn 7's vault. You mean stolen? Is what you mean? You mean stolen? You alone have the means to unlock the gate. You will gain all you were denied. The right, your father's shade, these bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Oh, okay, so because you didn't win, you're sulking. You're gonna do bad things. Seize your future promise, open the gate, and become the ruler you were destined to be. Open the gate and cause mayhem. Fantastic. Well, it's glowing. Everything's shiny. It's working. Well, yeah. Is that, can you hear me? At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. I mean, that doesn't sound dodgy at all, does it? Then, you are the guardian of the city's great power? I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire. To remake worlds. Oh, good. Why are people always obsessed with having more power? Is that so? Why can't I just be happy with what they got? We're all good. Ah ha 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 ah ha 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 ah ha. I'm not sure if I can do the equal life. Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. I should have realised he was going to be more of a problem. What was I thinking? I was just assuming he would kind of accept it. But no. Yes, yes. The resilient sun rises. Together we shall make a nation worthy of our rule. This is going to end very badly, isn't it? Oh. Oh. Promise. Why? Because he wants to rule alone. Then everything requires a blood sacrifice, usually. The useless tool is cast aside. I totally underestimated the first promise. What was I thinking? Deliver me a new world. One that bends to my will. Houston, we have a problem. As you wish. But in exchange... What? What do you want? Oh, they can't not tell me. That's just rude, isn't it? That's just rude. Okay. Great. Just great. Right. Where do I need to go for my job quest? Because I feel like this is a good time to break because we're kind of like starting a new story. So I need to go back to Limsa. Where did I get my job quest from? I think it's Limsa. At the Scholar Library place. Hang on a minute. Right. Let me go and see if I can get my job quest. Okay. Let's go and find... where I need to go. I need to go not there, not there, not there, not there. Not there. Oh, where do I need to go? Where do I need to go? Anyone? Arcanist Guild. The Arcanist Guild that I need to go to? I think that's where I need to go to, but it's saying that the quest is red. So I don't know why. I think this is where I need to go. This is where I started out, isn't it? Right, why is she saying my quest is red? A fairy tale come true. Oh, that's a scholar one. Okay, that's not what I need then. Where do I get my job quest from? Oh, I wonder if Ishtola in Gridania. I shall just slowly make my way through all of the what do you name it? Main towns. Maybe it is Ishtola and she's up in that little bit by the rocks. Maybe? If not, then I can't remember. Your Twitch is doing strange things. I mean, to be fair, are you talking Doctor Strange or are you talking Strange Weird? I want to go... Oh, there, look. I've got a... where's the bit by the rocks that I normally need to go to? Why can't I zoom in at all? I passed you but I didn't see you on the stream. Oh, that's weird. Is that it? Primal Nature, White Golf. Right. Where is... I usually go there and then I go around the corner, I think. Where did I pass you? Can you remember? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Right, there's the thing, and then normally I have to go around this corner and off this, I think, to the grotto-y bit. There. No, that's level 1, that's not it. Oh, where is it? Twitch is struggling with the new things. I'm struggling with seeing what these are. Broadening horizons. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my job quest. I'm sure it's round the corner by the falls, by the waterfall. You told me to come and find my job quest. It's not. Now I'm confused. I'm sure I go around here and it's by a waterfall somewhere. I don't have that anymore. Are you confusing me, Evil? Really? Really? After 70 is done. Why did you tell me to go on a job quest then? I need to wait. I'm waiting. Do I have a job quest? Tyrus? You know these things. Tyrus, do I have a job quest that I need to do? Or is Evil just making me run around the map for no reason? What am I looking for? Winning lottery numbers if you have them. But alternatively, I am looking for my job quest. The job quest for the 4 tanks you do now on 1 tank, and you did them. I don't do tanking. Tanking is not my bag. Reven said it's not needed to do. Okay, so I don't need to do a job quest. So you're just confusing me. I'm so confused. Okay, so go back. What we're saying is go back to main scenario quest. Don't worry about the job quest. Okay. I'm so confused. Job quest for Summoner. They are optional like they were in Endwalker. Okay. It's the same for my DPS and for Bard and Magic. Okay. I'm very confused. Alright, I'm going back to Tullial now. I mean, it might be nice to do the job quest, but I can't even find where they are. I thought it would be in the library place. Right, okay. Is there a... Yes, there is. Right, let's go and go to the Bright Room place. Push on with main story. The story will tell you when to start the role quest, which will be in Tully. Okay. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Thank you, everybody, for less confusion. Right. Erenville and I are going to Shuck Tyrell, I think. They're a role quest, not a job quest. It's for all casters. Okay, cool. Okie dokie. Right, Erenville, I am now ready. After just deciding to have a little flit around Eorzea. Ready to get underway? Sure, why not? Then present your travel pass to that card and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Choctaral is a wonder in its own right. You just joined. You're confused what I'm looking for. MD, my life is just basically a confusion, mate. How you doing? Thank you for joining. How's life? Right, okay. Let's go and speak to the Landsguard and be like, here's my papers, let me through. He's got a cool outfit. This gate is barred to save all with express permission from one of the Dawn servants. I have permission. Signed by Val Wooklamat herself. My apologies, miss. If you would wait here just a moment. Life is good. At least you think it is. Okay, well that's good. I'm pleased to hear it. Well, you were feeling more positive last time as well, so I'm taking this as a good thing. We're on the up and up. The only way is up, baby, for you and me now. Right, we're going for a big ass gate. You made your last debt payment today, so you're technically debt free. That deserves a round of applause. A round of applause for being debt free. Woo woo! And it's not easy, so well done. Good job. Good job. It's bloody hard to get debt free, so good job. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourself as well. Oh, so what are you going to do with your newfound money? Save it, is what you should do. Save some. Put some away for a rainy day. See, it makes me laugh when you talk to some old people. They were like, you spend a third of your wages on like your housing, a third of your wages on bills and stuff, and then you save a third. And I'm like, doesn't work like that. Don't work like that anymore. You're going to spend it. Oh, what are you going to treat yourself to? So, I don't know how much extra you've got.
On the far side of that great bridge,
hang on a minute,
unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shatona tongue.
I like Shaloni. Shaloni.
A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered.
It's all about energy.
Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
Okay. Shaloni. That's pretty. That's a pretty name. I like Shaloni.
My
You'll have an
Yasulani lies past Shaloni.
Yes, salami. You have an extra £150 a month starting next month, so you'll be treating yourself to some plastic crack. Well, try to put some of it away, because it is always good to have some emergency backup plan money, even if it's just a little bit. Or you can treat yourself to a nice holiday if you save up for a couple of months. It's another location you can sing. Ma Shaloni. Nice. Nice. I like it.
It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Cool.
As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
Well, they're cool. They're like Day of the Dead Bison. I like them. You've literally spent the last 6 years budgeting your life. One splurge. Oh no, totally splurge. Absolutely 100% splurge this month. Go mad. Buy whatever the hell you like within budget, obviously. Hey Selkie! Raid night is over and you are here! Well, I appreciate you lurking before. It's nice to have you. How are you doing? How's your day? We are riding the Day of the Dead Bison right now. How was your raiding? Short on Ronique? Afraid so. If one will suffice, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need two, then you'll have to wait. The Ronique. I've been acting strangely of late. More easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. Picking out the fuse fit for renting and proving bothersome work. Oh dear. What's up with the Bison Day of the Deads? Bison of the Deads? No. That's not right. I'm working on it. It's a good day today. You got paid and you were really, really sick the last 2 days, but you're feeling almost completely better today. Well, payday is always nice, although the money goes in, the money goes out. Unless you're now MD, whose money bag's over there. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm sorry you've been poorly. But yeah, did you have a hot toddy? Because that sorts everything out. They're usually so docile, and ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. But much has changed since I was last here. Not the very best start to our journey. Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. You got £30 to your name until the 25th of next month. That is a thing is, right, you may have only £30 to your name, but are all your bills paid? Right, have you filled your cupboards? So this is what I think. Okay, so at the beginning of you've still got bills to pay, a car to run, and shopping to buy. Have you thought about selling a kidney? Do not do a payday loan, for Jesus Christ's sake. So at the beginning of the month, what I make sure happens is the mortgage goes out, all the bills go out, all the car payments go out, all the necessary stuff goes out, and I do a big shop, which arrived this evening, ironically, and I fill the cupboards and I fill the car with petrol. So that should basically always get us through. No and also no. Okay. So for anyone that is struggling for food, facing food poverty, there's a really good app called Olio. And obviously there's local food banks and stuff like that, so please don't go hungry. If you are struggling, then go find your local food bank. They're really helpful. And there's this website called Olio. So Olio is a site where at the end of the day, when shops are getting rid of food, you get an Olio person that goes and picks it up, and then they distribute it around the local area. Now you have to go and pick the food up, okay, so they won't deliver it to you, but you can normally get some bread, some cakes, like all the bakery stuff, fresh fruit and veg, sometimes ready meals and fresh meat and fish. So if you are struggling and if you are finding that your cupboards are a bit empty at the moment, then please do check out your local food bank, check out Olio. Don't struggle, don't go hungry, there's no need for it, okay? There's safety nets in place. Alright guys? You have everything is in a pot on your bank and all your direct debits paid from the pot. Well, that's smart. That's sensible. Yeah, I like everything to just be paid, so I haven't got to worry about it. You know, all the phone and the insurances, man, insurances. Ugh, and all the vet stuff and for the cats. Yeah, life is just expensive, isn't it? Okay, let's go to the station, shall we? About that, sir, as well travelled as you look, it's not only the Ronique that have been giving us trouble. Other wildlife have shown signs of aggression too. A merchant should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Ronique for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. But the Ronnie, Caravel! The Ronnie! Whatever gets us where we're going faster. Actually, I may be a little concerned. I'm not concerned. But the Ronnie! Aha. If this is your first time in Shalone, my Shalone, I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride one at least once while you're here. Exactly. Exactly, Aaronville. A fair point. If we're to give you the authentic Shaloni experience, I suppose it's worth the wait. It all comes out on different days. Took you 6 years to learn how to budget. You're not daft. You complain about the lack of money, but it's been your life for a long time, so you kind of get used to it. Yeah. I have to say, during when I was on maternity leave, because obviously your money gets cut right down. We used Olio a lot to get us through. We lived on baguettes a lot. You do, and you get used to planning and used to working around it, and then, you know, one day, MD, one day, it will all change, and the lottery will come in or something, and then we'll just not even know what to do with it. Just help people like us. That'd be the nice thing to do, wouldn't it? Come on, lottery. I think about this a lot, you know. If I won the lottery, I'd like to help people. I don't need to buy like 20 cars. That's just stupid. I'm happy with one car, a reasonable house. I don't really need like a $20 million mansion, but like a nice house, one nice car, nice holiday. Other than that, I'd quite like to help people with it, you know? Because what's the point of having money if you're just going to be a greedy a-hole? Just be nice, be kind. That's what I say. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time there while waiting. If you won the lottery, you wouldn't tell anyone there'll be signs. Would your house be full of plastic crack by any chance? Take it you're heading to Hursathwe then. I'll have a man bring the Ronique over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? We are the drunkards and troublemakers, mister. Nice house, several nice cars. See, you can only drive one car at once. The maximum I would have would be like a winter car and then a one without the roof. Convertible. For summer. But again, with convertibles you can only really fit 2 people in. That's no good if I've got baby Fran. Oh well. I'm happy with just a sensible car. I don't need a Lamborghini. But you don't need to crash it anyway. Live comfortably, clever investments. Yeah, ethical clever investments though. I don't want to be funding a company that you know, uses sweatshops in Morocco to make their products or anything like that. You're a car guy, you need nice cars. You can still only drive one at once, so get one and then get the next one and then get the next one and yada yada, you know? You don't need to have like 10 at the same time. It's like these people that have 20,000 watches. You know, I'm talking MTV Cribs now. Remember MTV Cribs? I used to love that show. And you'd go into this kind of like rapper's house and he'd have 20 cars in his garage and then he'd have like 40 Rolexes that all looked exactly the same that cost like 2 million each. And I'm like, I only got 2 wrists, mate. You know, I don't get it. MTV Cribs was great. I would quite like a walk-in wardrobe, not gonna lie. You love your watches as well. You are an MT Cribs person stuck in a poor person's body, MD. Ain't we all? Right, Aaronville. Last time I was here, it was little more than a camp with a shop or 3. It doesn't matter if you can only wear one at a time. I suppose it's a bit like jewellery, isn't it? Why do I have, you know, 10 different necklaces?
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Well, it wasn't nice.
Hey!
Hang on. I'll tell you in a minute about shoes.
Now hold on a minute.
Oh. So, the reason I need different shoes is because, first of all, in summer, I need sandals, I need flip-flops, I need ballet pumps, and I need them in different colours so they match different outfits. I also need trainers and boots. I need knee-high boots and ankle boots. I need them all in the colours to match. I need some with heels, some without heels. I need flats. And I also need like proper winter warm stuff that's going to keep my feet warm. So I need at least 10 pairs of shoes to cover all eventualities. Oh, and then going out shoes, of course. I do. I can't wear like furry boots when it's 32 degrees outside, can I? No. I need little pumps or sandals. I can only wear one pair at a time. Yes, but you don't change your watch to match the season, do you? You don't go, oh, I'm going to wear the Rolex today because it's 30 degrees out, but next week I'm going to wear the furry, I don't know what kind of watch is. 10 pairs? What is wrong with me? Listen, mister, I want 30 cars in a garage. There's nothing wrong with 10 pairs. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, for guys, it's slightly different because you have boots or you have trainers and maybe slides. Okay? But you don't need to have sandals and you don't need to have like high heels. Well, I mean, I'm not judging. You should absolutely have high heel sandals if you want to. In fact, MD, I think you'd look amazing in high heel sandals. You would rock them. You should wear your sandals in negative -6 in the winter. And your fur-lined boots would do perfectly in the summer. Yes, if you want either to A, slide over and kill yourself, or B, sweat. See? Shoes are a complicated business. And also, if it's between you and the floor, you should spend money on it. Shoes, tyres, the bed. Yeah? To protect yourself. You literally have 2 pairs of shoes, 1 pair of trainers, and your work boots. Heels are really comfortable to go to the gym. We've started a whole shoe debate now. So, what is the minimum number of shoes you think that you could deal with? I think I need sandals, ballet pumps, trainers, flat boots, boots with a heel for going out shoes, and I need at least the same again in a different colour. So I need 12, really. I need at least 12 pairs of shoes. At least. 2. 2 is never enough. Even if you just know. Because just how? How is 2 pairs all you need? That's never gonna work. Sandals, trainers, boots, and pair of heels. See, Selkie? Yeah, that's fair. But you see, you can't wear black boots with brown trousers, can you? Because that would just look silly. Okay, I'm going to move on.
Some sort of trouble.
Oh no, let's not get involved. It's not our trouble. Why? Just why?
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Language!
Give me strength.
He's not really that old looking at him, to be honest.
For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Okay then.
Let me remind you who the scum is here.
Oh, blimey, there's a bit of a cowboy accent I'm going to have to figure out. You wanting multiple cars is a problem. I can understand, right, if you want a convertible in the summer, and then maybe something a bit more practical in the winter, you know, with chunky tyres and that kind of thing. But, like, How many more do you need? Okay, let's throw in a going out car, you know, when you're feeling fancy. So 3 max.
Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch.
The Dust Watch.
And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny?
Well, that is a problem.
They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Okay, I feel like we just walked into trouble here.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
I see this escalating to a bar fight.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
Oh my. I am surrounded by rednecks.
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
He looks like he belongs in a Lost
Oh,
Boys.
stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law.
This is true. So shoes are not going to cost as much as a car. And also, if you're going to go for some of the big, beefy, like V8 stuff, the damage to the environment is going to be horrendous as well. Not to mention the cost of fuel.
Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch.
Everyday car, the beater that's a project, the silly car that everyone hates but you love, the sleeper that looks slow but is a pocket rocket, casual track car, a fast road car because fun is fun. That's 6. I mean, just you can combine them. The silly car that everyone hates, that's a sleeper, looks slow but is actually a pocket rocket. Boom, 2 for the price of 1. Your casual track car, okay. You can have knocks in it, and then it becomes a fast car. Boom, dealt with. And then the everyday car. There you go. I'll give you the project one. Okay. I've allowed you a 4. I've given you a 4th. If you win the lottery, fuel isn't going to be a problem. Well, it is if we start running out. You know.
Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time.
No idea.
Lest you hurt my feelings.
Ooh.
Fine! If that's how it's gonna be.
Oh no.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, is this dude? Is that Estinian?
That?
What's he doing? In the nicest way possible, you're not worried. Fair enough. I'm sure that's Estinian.
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What the hell is Estinian doing here? He just like pops up like a bad penny, doesn't he? Randomly all over the place. First, it was the little kid in the market. Now, it's this lost boy who's about to have a fight.
What?
Hey! What are you doing, Zekua? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
Oh, goodness me. like something out of Mad Max.
You want to tell me what that was about?
Estinian always sends you... He just turns up. And his MSQ is more interesting than the Warrior of Light's MSQ. Hey, my MSQ is great. Thank you very much. You know you're in for a good time if Estinian was there. Well, with Zero, she was just like, shall I take my clothes off and exercise too?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekawa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends.
The whole job quest with him is just perfection. Dragoon? Dragoon? Oh, hello, Mr. Pippin. So, Mr. Pippin is in trouble. Okay, Mr. Pippin has slipped another collar. This is his 4th one this year, right? And Mr. Pippin brought in a mouse. In fact, 2 mice. And one of them I found in the middle of the lounge floor. Unfortunately dead. The second one I managed to free. Blinking cat. Dragoon. I was right. Woohoo.
But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Okay then. We're in the Wild West.
Yes, you do that.
He sounds like Sean Connery.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
Wihutwa. Oh my life, these names are going to be hard. So, have you baked me anything nice recently? I need to do some baking. Baby Fran and I made shortbread at the weekend. And then we decorated it with
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd.
we decorated with blue and pink icing, and you know the icing like writing things you can get. Well, she did a lot of that. It was a lot of smooshing. And then I found some googly eyes and marshmallows and sprinkles and stuff that we put on. These cookies were literally covered, I tell you. But they were good. Well, hello. We weren't expecting to see you
Talk is
neither.
rife, there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Well, you know us. We never give up on a challenge.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shak Tural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
I believe not a word of it. Going where the wind blows, eh? Oh, very like you. Getting yourself into trouble.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
Well, that's nice. Hey, I didn't get compensated. Rude.
But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it, but they're surprisingly delicious.
And you bet you got ripped off as well.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
Obviously you do. Okay, we'll speak to Erenville again. No sooner do we set out that we run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. You mean you get gil for killing dungeon mobs and quest completions. I know, but that wasn't given to me by Gul Jar Jar for our fight, was it? Rude. This Dustwatch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. I challenge you to a duel. Have you got stuck in? You can't open the door now. And that was clever, wasn't it? Oh, silly cat. He's a bit sulky because he had to have his flea and wormer treatment. Aren't you? You don't want to have fleas or worms, you won't be comfortable. Right, come on, down you come. Down you come, because I need to be able to see the screen. That's it, good boy. Mind your bum. The peoples of Shaloni rarely saw eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceable resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dust Watch was likely established by supporters of Koana, preferring peace be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Landsguard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zoral Jar's authority. All of which is to say that, unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. No, that's fair enough. He doesn't want to dither. I should like to think the stableman has arrived with the Ranique by now. I'll go on ahead to check. If you still want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come and find us when you've had your fill. I want to get the Aethia right. Obviously. Obviously. Right, okay. Let's go and find our stableman friend. Oh, there. Hey, I see a ting. Hold up. Hold up. Hey. How do I get that? Oh, you would be at the top of the house, wouldn't you? The top of the house that I can't get to. Oh, superb. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. Why are the stairs on the outside? Cause I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. Right, okay. The good-natured stable master. No, they're cool. I quite like them. Day of the Dead Bison. That's super cool. Oh, right. Oh, wait. The friend, I take it. Sorry if to kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Ranique. You've got a controller on its way, so you'll be able to join in with dungeons soon. Yay, that's good news. Which is why I have to ask that you stop at Shezenwezi Springs. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Dust Watch dealt with this banditry? Kamika and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Thank you for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then, if you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. I'm ready. I'm steady. Let's go. Ready? Then saddle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Off we go. Oh, this is cool, look. This is your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care to not let it toss you. Nobody tosses Diwara. I continue to be struck how much my Shaloni has changed. That town we visited wasn't even here several years ago. Your Twitch is doing strange things. You're gonna lurk. Okay. Alright, Eva, I'm sorry to hear that. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turn to Neopalatendas. Not just for the water in their stems, mind. The fruits are also said to be nutritious and delicious. Oh, that's a good guitar, that is. See that hole there? Some might hope to find water there, but it is brimming with celerium. The eruption of flames from within makes for a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales of people who wanted too close. And the Wallagi, meanwhile, show great relevance to ceruleum and its blue flames. But that is a discussion for another time. We're here. Okay. A good thing for these Ronnik. Here we go. Oh, Evil, I hope you get the Twitch sorted out. Is anyone else having problems with Twitch at all? No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Ronnik. Now then. This is Shezenezui Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shaloni. People travel from all over, hoping to find their fortune. It's fine on your end, Chateau. Don't know why then. The change come to Hissawathwi was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. MG Twitch seems fine for you. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Layate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she travelled around Torel. I can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Looking for someone with blue hair. Always cool. Just wandering around the back of people's houses. Always a good idea. I bet I'm going to have to look at all those houses, aren't I? That's super annoying. Hey, look, there's some man-made type things up there. I don't think she's going to be out here, is she? Oh, good. More trees that come to life and want to kill me. Fantastic. Practice some things. Well, I see no woman with blue hair. Let's go and get the aetherite and then we'll see if she's in the middle somewhere. Oh, but I've got to look at all the houses. You wouldn't think they would make it that complicated to find somebody. Thing is, I'm gonna have to check every house in case I can go in some of them. Do I get off the booze table? I've already gone past her and past this thing. Okay, let's try going further up. People are not usually this hard to find. Seriously, where is this person? I'm quite loud. I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's a... Ah, there she is. There's like a lot of blowy wind kind of noise, which is quite cool. Okay. And there's like lots of bits going in front of the screen. That's quite clever. That's not blue. Yes. I am Layate. And who might you be? She is my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Ellen Erenville, yes. A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since we last spoke. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all starts to get a bit hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Layate. She's no more meant... Oh, hang on, wrong voice. Well, this is Layate, or Ayate maybe. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Never thought I saw the day when you travel with company. You really have grown, Ella Shipya. Is that what they call you here? Ella what now? Is that what they call you here? It seems a lot less dramatic. Alright. I was born Elishipya. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner, one that adheres to Eastern Vera conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. You're gonna head off. Good night. Good night, MD. Thank you for joining us. I'm very glad you're debt free. Good job. Look after yourself. Hopefully see you on Thursday if you're about. Night. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. I have no problem with using people's chosen names. Do not worry, Erenville. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stamping grounds a visit myself. It would be good to see Kahitsia again. She's the finest archer I know. Elishipya's mother and Mena. Every time I drop by, she'd treat us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow, too, Iate, even among the Shitona. Oh, I couldn't compare to Kahitsia, but her skill pales in arms to comparison. Her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Galul Jaja's travelling companions, after all. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Terrell lit a fire in her. Even after El Sheepa was born, she often left it in my care, so she could embark upon another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Iate, please. What? We're all friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he's asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. I'm trying... Kakiwa. Okay, I don't like to be a parental judge, but I am judging Kakiwa quite a bit for leaving her crying child behind when he wanted to go with her. Just saying. I know, sometimes you gotta do it for their own good, but every time? Every time? Despite my best efforts, all paths led to nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. You found it? As part of the rite of succession. I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing! Oh, she'll be thrilled! And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Well, we should be on our way. I thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to Kakiwa. Help! I need help! What's that about? We'll investigate. Please, wait here. Now what? Here we go, here we go. There he is. That wasn't too difficult. No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. Oh, that's right. I can give them a clip round here. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Namika, Wuklamet's worstmate. Airville, Diawara. Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. Even if you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh yeah? Hold on. Did he say this is Wook Lamet's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. Please, you have to give it back. I'm pretty sure that's not her accent from before. Right, let's give these two a clip round the ear. I'm going after Namika. This lot I leave to you. And may God have mercy on their souls. Cocky bastard. I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. Mate, you've got no chance. We can deal with them later. First, we need to put this one in the dirt. Bring it on, baby. It's been a while. I could flex my fighty muscles. Let's get some. Oh, sweet muffin. That sounds nice. Let's have one of those. And let's have one of them as well. Let's get... There we go. Right. Are we ready? Yes. I realise this might be overkill for 2 little bandits, but I just feel like, you know, if we're going to teach them a lesson, might as well do it properly. Right. Yeah, I would advise you don't start with me either. Oh. Not quite. Oh, up over there. See, they're not even bothered about attacking me either. I bet they're in this little house. A cemetery. No, not in the little house though. Okay, hang on a minute. We had to deal with a cemetery before, which is where we met Sid originally. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandits managed to get away, but I have an idea of where they're headed. You said they stole something from you. Yes, Miss Kelly? I'm afraid you can't come up right now. I've got too much stuff up here. A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wuklemet. I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended and Wuklemet crowned the next Dawn servant, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much, and of my plans to return home to Ishalumi. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. It filled me with such joy, I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolve. And now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name if they had only left me that bracelet. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. We're going to get them that bracelet back. Obviously. I'm going to knock them senseless. It's what Clement would do. Well, that as well. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. Mate, they don't even register as harm. I can assure you, no harm will come to us. Diawara will make certain of that. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all proceeds as it should. You can come with me. I don't know what to say. I can see why Clement put so much faith in you both. Very stirring music. Before anything else, let's see her back to Shazanui Springs. She'll be safer in town, and with Ayate there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Makes sense. Thank you, both of you. Right, off we go. Diawara, why have you got stuck in a tree? I mean, really. This is some good bluesy guitar going on here. Oh, you really want to start with me? Are you sure about that? Because listen, Titan is up for a fight. See? That's your own fault for starting. All the people here, they do like fighting. There they are. Anvil told me what happened. And you needn't worry about Namika. Those bandits should find us. I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't care even if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and I know we'll set things right. Right. Come on, Anvil. Composed demeanor belies his eagerness to help her. Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from Clement, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dustwatch. Well now, that makes me think you're strong. Really strong. Are you? I may have saved the star on more than one occasion. No more than any other adventurer. Aren't we humble now? But the matter of fact, where you say it makes me think it's a tremendous understatement. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late, there's been some talk about unsavory types coming and going from that Dawntrail to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that Cerulean extraction is big business. No one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Sounds like the perfect lair for bandits. Not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place? I can let the Dustwatch know, if you like. Probably a good idea. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. Would it though? There's something I'd like to ascertain if you've no objections. Right then, let's be off. Okay then. Getting back stolen jewellery. I can do that. Where is he? I feel like we need a map. Well, this is a beautiful map. I like this one. I do love my elephant. I do love Phoebe. And I do, of course, love Artie and Supernova. And my throne. But I do love this mount as well. And my dragon. There he is. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Okay now, let's go and bash them around the head, shall we? Seems very appropriate. I bet the bandits are in with the The other guy whose name begins with H that I can't pronounce. They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dust Watch not have noticed by now? They probably have. They're probably in on it. A question? Another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you would go and have a look, I'll keep watch for trouble. Okay, so when he says eavesdrop, does he mean, you know, don't knock everybody out? Is that what he's trying to say to me? Bandits will not notice here. I can safely eavesdrop. As I leaned to listen, I began to pick out voices in a muffled chatter. Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easy money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the dust watch off our backs, ha! Hey, what you say? The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? That drunk who brought your story about the gold shitting alpaca, am I right? Ah. Okay, next one. Ooh, maybe not that way. Oh, bloody hell. I'm just going to do it quietly and quickly. Shh, we would never hear you, so nothing, I tell you. Can eavesdrop on this bit as well. As I lean in to listen, a familiar voice rings out through the wall. Let me out of here, you bastard. Shut your mouth, you snivering little brat. Make me. I'll get you all back for framing my friends. The vulture most of all. You can tell him he can eat shit. Here. How about we have the chance, give you the chance to tell him yourself. We'll see how tough you are then. So he wasn't lying. I told you the other dude was in on it. I know, right? Language! Bandits won't notice us here, blah blah blah. As you lean to listen, you hear someone entering the room from the other side. I've brought you back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Here, look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? Bet it was made by a famous artisan. You idiot! How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, please, I'm sorry. Reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Here, your reward. And don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Patterson. I feel like Artie needs some new clothes. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. Tech support, can you look for a raid, please? So, were you able to learn anything? Their leader is a man of the Dust Watch. That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him. Seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Yeah. Doobie's friends are innocent. Zakawa. That's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? It's PVG. Okay, cool. And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture. Their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Well then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies in Hassatashwi, but we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though, if he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. We need to get him alone. I'll storm their hideout. I can take him. I mean, I probably can, but this way's slightly less dramatic. You're right. If we confront him with his henchmen around, a violent outcome is all but guaranteed. I might have a plan. A cunning plan. There's a small settlement to the southwest east of here. Luwateninyawasa. Meet me there, and I'll explain everything. Okay. And that is where we shall pause for this evening. Okay, so where has he gone? Not too far. We've got that one. Cool. Okay, so let's head back to the house. Oh, that was lots of story building, not quite the big fight I was expecting it to be. But there we go. We've got to build up, I suppose. Got to build up a little fight. I may have overdone the bandits. Oh, hello, Reuben. Right. I'm going inside because it's raining. Oh, hello. I'm being followed. As long as you don't go on my throne. Thank you very much. Cool outfit. Okay, so we shall leave it there for tonight, folks. Thank you everyone for joining me. Appreciate you being here with me. So I will be back on Thursday at 9 o'clock, usual time. So I hopefully will see you then. We'll go and confront the Vulture. Wasn't he a baddie in Spider-Man? And I can see the guy's face, but I can't remember his name. So have a good day tomorrow. My friend challenge to you today, okay, is to either read a book or read a story to a little one in your life, or to donate a book in honor of Dolly. Okay, so that is my challenge to you for tomorrow. Is Dolly was so good at getting books out to kids that needed them, that I would love us all to do something around that in her memory. So if you haven't got kiddies, then read a book yourself, maybe donate a book, you know, support your local library, something like that, some good stuff like that. So I'll see you 9 o'clock Thursday. Please stay for the raid. Thank you again for joining me. Good night everyone, sleep tight. Hello Katie Codes, thank you, and I'm very sorry, we're literally just ending and about to raid, so hello and goodbye, but please join us again.